Felicitous greetings, fellow fanatics. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Adam the Fanatic, and today we're taking a look at Code Bunny, a retro-style combat platformer by Team 7th Star. Without any further ado, let's dive in. In Code Bunny, you'll take on the role of either Hazel or Axel, tasked with confronting the terrorist group Bad Bunny. Each stage is fast and frantic, with combat built around flow and momentum. Although most stages are the same for both characters, enemy placement is changed to suit their unique movesets, which allows both of them to shine equally and gives you the opportunity to utilize their abilities to their fullest. Hazel is a mercenary that can use her katana to strike at enemies up close, but she's also able to lock onto a foe and then teleport to them from afar. She can also prepare a counter to negate enemy attacks. As she strikes, her karma meter will go up, causing her to both deal and take more damage, encouraging an aggressive playstyle, but also punishing you if you get too greedy. Axel, on the other hand, is a former figure skater that focuses on jumping and kicking at enemies, and can even bounce off of them to get additional height without losing momentum. Both characters have protective armor, which ensures that you'll never be one-shotted in combat. As long as you have 2 or more HP, you'll first have to be reduced to 1 before you can be defeated, no matter how powerful a blow you take. You also have a combo meter, which goes up if you manage to show off your mastery of the game's systems. At the end of each stage, you'll be ranked from C to S. If you beat the stage without dying, building up a high enough combo, or beat the level within the par time, then you'll move up 1 grade each, getting the S rank if you manage all 3 criteria in a single run. I was consistently getting A's with Axel, but apparently I just couldn't figure out Hazel's playstyle as I was frequently getting B's and C's as her. Still, if you're the sort that likes the way Mega Man Zero or Zero Striker Gunvolt pushes players to not merely survive, but excel with their combat systems, you'll feel right at home. Presentation-wise, the game has a very clear retro aesthetic, although it doesn't feel like it's attempting to capture the feel of any particular console. If I did have to choose one that the style feels closest to, it'd probably be the Game Boy Advance. Music, on the other hand, is built in FamiTracker, which, as its name implies, is specifically meant to emulate the sound system of the NES. Plot-wise, the story is fairly simplistic, although not as much so as your average platformer. While the game is fairly short, there is a bit more dialogue than you're likely to expect. The characters interact off one another between each stage, investigating the attacks by Mad Bunny and attempting to piece together their motivations. I don't want to go into a separate spoiler section as story still isn't the focus of the game, and there's really only 1 or 2 plot twists to cover anyways. But they do a pretty good job of letting you get to know not only Hazel and Axel, but also the support crew behind them, and sometimes even their foes as well. That being said, I do feel the need to praise their work to integrate the 2 characters into one another's stories. Unlike, say, Mega Man ZX, where each protagonist is simply absent from the other's story, Hazel and Axel are implied to be working together, even if you never see them fighting together on screen. All in all, Code Bunny is a fast, fun, and frantic little title. The game is pretty short. It took me about 3 hours to beat the game as both characters, though it's likely to take a lot longer if you plan to perfect your runs and S-rank every stage. The basic controls are fairly simple, but it's definitely one of those that drives you to master its systems. If you're a fan of Inti Creates titles, you'll feel right at home with this one, though the brevity does mean that stage variety takes a bit of a hit. As a brief note on age appropriateness, while there are no depictions of blood or the like in combat, Igusa is a lesbian and makes very clear flirtations with Hazel. Regardless, the combat is exciting, the art direction is crisp and clear, and invokes nostalgia. In conclusion, I find Code Bunny to be worthy of a solid 7.9 out of 10. Code Bunny is currently available for PC via Steam and itch.io. If you're interested in purchasing or learning more, links are included in the description. But what about you? What do you think of Code Bunny? What combat-driven platformers do you enjoy? If you have any questions, remarks, or opposing points of view, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. And if you really enjoy my work, please consider funding my channel on Patreon. Until next time, farewell, fellow fanatics. Thank you again for watching. I have plenty more to share with you if you're interested. You can click up here above my head to subscribe to my channel. You can click over here on my monitor to see the most recent video that I worked on. Or if you prefer, you can click up here to open this mysterious vault and see what video that the YouTube algorithm has picked just for you.